caught you being
Go ahead,
dishonest.
young man.
I caught
Go
you.
ahead.
Mr. Furley, I caught you.
Hey, now, when you say Mr. Furley, right? You like the ugliest nigga on the internet.
Listen,
like, how you gonna talk? How you gonna call me Mr. Furley with a face that's made for not on TV?
I know you want to curse us out. Come on.
I'm not. I didn't curse you out. You just talk. You just called me out my name by calling me Mr. Furley. And then when I say you the ugliest nigga on the internet,
you oppress a lot of
you
people.
just called me out my name and then get mad at me because you got a face that ain't made for TV.
You call people out their names.
Hey, put your face on the camera.
Listen,
put your face on the camera.
You call people out their names all the time.
Put your face. I didn't call you. I did not call you out your name.
All the time. You do.
I did not call you out your name.
Don't get in your feelings now, bro.
Who's in their feelings? I just called you ugly. That's why. Put your face on the camera.
Listen. It won't be. It don't matter to me.
Then why did you talk about my looks?
I'm not looking at you calling you ugly, bro.
Why did you talk about my looks, though?
Okay, come on. I didn't say nothing.
You said I look like Mr. Furley. You're talking about how I look.
Come on,
put your face on the camera. I dare you. I dare you to put your face on the camera.
Take a pause.
What? I mean, I'm fine, brother. Like, you the one chose this route.
Pause, sir. Pause. Okay, please. Thank you. Let's get back.
I bet you won't put your face on the camera, though.
Okay, listen. Pause, brother.
Yeah, you chose to say you look like Mr. Furley.
Come on, you in your feelings about it. You in your feelings.
I'm not. I just said you the ugliest nigga on the internet.
Let's keep it going.
Matter of fact, you should change that PTR you got and just leave it all black.
Okay, come on, man.
You gotta be careful going down this road, brother.
You look like I.O.C.K from Thundercats. Come on, man.
That's fine.
I.O.C.K from,
but I'm on the camera though.
The Barbarian. Come on,
I'm on the camera though.
Chill out.
I bet you won't come on that camera though.
Come on, I'm gonna need you, brother.
You right. You don't need to.
Anyway, let's
do us all a favor.
Top of the conversation. Let's get back to the time of conversation and stuff like that. So
that backfired on you.
Honest to the text. Because God didn't make a distinction between, he called them meats. Everything that liveth, unclean animal liveth, and shall be meat for you. Even as a green herb have I given you all things. So now that we know that in the New Testament, Christ abolished it, the laws, the commandments in his flesh, which means we don't look at the law for salvation. We look to Christ for salvation. That's why you don't see Paul teaching no dietary laws in the New Testament. He's not teaching the Gentiles no dietary law. You don't see him say, he not even mentioning the names of the animal. He just saying the word meat. Meat. That's what they all are from 9 and 3. Meat. Pork is meat. Kine is meat. Deer is meat. All that is meat. No distinction. There's only one name for it, meat. So Paul is not teaching Gentiles to obey the law on dietary laws. You got to find what Paul said. You got to show us Christians.
I'm gonna give you a couple more minutes, Wayne. A couple more minutes, man.
You got to show us Christians with what Paul said. Follow these dietary laws of the Old Testament. Can you show us that, please? Thank you.
In Ephesians 2:15, this ugly nigga. When it says Ephesians 2:15, when it says having abolished in his flesh the enmity, even the law of the commandments contained in ordinances, the enmity lets you know the law that's talking. I'm going to start at verse 14. It says, for he is our peace, who hath made both one and hath broken down the middle wall of partition between us, having abolished in his flesh the enmity, even the law of the commandments contained in ordinances. That's talking about the punishments. The verse before let you know what the issue is. That's not him getting rid of the law. Because if we use that for what Wayne is saying, then you could be an adulterer. You can sleep with your sister. You can sleep with your mother. You can sleep with your father. You could be a homosexual because he just said he abolished the law. All just to eat pork, which makes no sense. This Ephesians 2 is not even on the subject of what you can eat and cannot eat. Ephesians 2:14, for he is our peace, is talking about we was disconnected from the Most High and we owed the Most High a debt. And Christ came and took away the enmity between us so that we wouldn't have to die for the sins that we committed before we turned our life over to Christ. Has nothing to do with that. As I brought up in 1 Timothy 4:3, why is Paul even saying and commanding to abstain from meats, which God had created to be received with thanksgiving. Paul was astute in the law. If I was to go to, now this is specifically on the law now. I'm sorry. Romans 6:15, it says, what then? Shall we sin because we are not under the law, but under grace? God forbid. Sin is transgression of the law. So when you say to show where Paul said to keep the dietary law, the fact that he said don't sin is the proof. So when he says commanding to abstain from meats which God had created to be received with thanksgiving of them which believe and know the truth, you can't use the argument that Paul is not talking to Israelites, because he is talking to Israelites. Wayne just made an absolute statement by saying that Paul wasn't talking to Israelites. So now if we show Paul is talking to Israelites, or Paul himself is an Israelite, or how about when Paul said in Romans 10:1, for brethren, my desire and prayer to God for Israel is that they might be saved. His heart and prayer was for Israel. So how would he not be talking to Israelites? I'm ready for the next brother, Tony.
Hey, Mr. Ham, you on? Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, man. You collect.
What's up, Ham? What's up, Ham, man? What's wrong with your boy?
No. You know I'm laughing because, hey, Wigglesworth went in on you, man. You better give him this respect on that. Those some good zingers,
I don't know
man.
what respect to give him. I don't have no respect to give him.